coming in for you. And I don't have time to give you a full reading here, but I do see somebody coming in when you get back to Miami.
Much for I was great talking to you guys.
Okay, love. Have a beautiful time in Rio. Bye.
I will. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, honey. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was just in the nick of time because the connection got really bad. Wow. Yeah, she's from Brazil. Her family's from Brazil, and a lovely young woman. Okay. So we've got Val. We've got life questions. Let me just see if I have any other side connections. I do have one, so I'm going to go to Jerry. And I'll come back to you guys. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oops. I opened up Susie's line. Hi, Susie. I'm going to go back. I'm putting you back. I'll put you back. Sorry.
Okay, then.
Okay. She's going to go in the background. I'm with Jerry. Hi, Jerry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, love. Yeah, before your line opened up, almost like somebody in spirit wanted me to talk to you.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because for
For
you, yeah. Because I didn't get anything that maybe it was Susie that was actually trying to go to talk to you in the background. Anyway, there's a couple of souls in spirit for you. One is a mother figure.
Okay.
One is a mother figure, and one I had a sense of a male to you. I don't know who he is yet, but I also hear mother figure. Let me see who wants to present a little bit more strongly. I'll give you the broad sweep of it, and then we'll come back to you, see if you can understand either of these people. 1 second, please. There's two different women. Well, it could be the same, just showing me composites of herself at different parts of her life. But it ends up looking, I end up seeing a woman who looks fairly old. She lived to a very advanced age. And what I saw right before the advanced picture was somebody more middle-aged, is kind of cute and rounder in figure. But as she moves to older age, she's got white hair, white skin. She's rather withered looking, and she looks. Let me see if I can get a visual on her. She looks, she doesn't look as rounder in figure. She's lost weight as she gets older. So this could be a grandma, and it could be a mom. It could be two different people. It could be just one person that shows at two different times. I'm going to try to develop one. And then we'll see where that goes. Okay, so this woman who's more senior, okay, she looks like she's got fuller lips. Her eyes are a little bit more on the protruding side. She looks very serious. She has big eyes, kind of like Betty Davis eyes a little bit. Full lips, straight nose. Hair is on the whiter side, but it looks like she keeps herself good even as she moves to more senior years. In other words, the hair's nice. It's like just a little bit longer than ear length, layered. It's got wave to it as if she just had it nicely coiffed. And she's wearing red lipstick. So that to me symbolizes a person who takes care of herself even into her more senior years. She says she had problems with, are you sure you want me to say this? Mother figure? Let me see if I'm wrong or right here. I want to make sure it gets very clear in my head before I say it, Jerry. Money problem. Okay. The money problems. She seems to have money problems. And she also, when she's on Earth, and she also says she had problems with self-control. Like she liked to spend more than she had quite a bit. And she says that might have been a bone of contention in the family between you and other family members. That she was always tending to want to spend more than she had. I know that's bizarre, but I have to honor that because I'm getting it. There's a sense, I'm going to give you one or two more things. I'm going to come back to you in a second. Sense of her having a son under her. So if she's your mother, then you have a brother. If she's your grandma, then she had a son. Could be your father's mother, your mother's mother. All I know is there's a male under her also. And let me see what else I can get from her. Hold on. Why is that noise going on there? Okay, you're still open. Good. Hold on. Let me just see what else I can. Let me just see what there's something about health issues. Okay. Trying to see there's something about, so there's something about high, like as if she has sugar in her blood. So that would usually mean diabetes or high blood sugar, which is similar. I keep getting the sense of sugar in her blood. And let me see if there's anything else. There's also something going on at the throat area. And it seems to, seems to be very debilitating. This could be the primary cause of her passing. Something in the throat area that's eating away at the body, if you will. Usually that would mean cancer, but she actually says throat cancer, but sometimes I find when they say that, I have to step away from it 2-3 notches just to get it correct. Then when I get everything correct, when I get everything right, then I go to more detail. Okay, so for what I'm saying, do you understand this for anyone you would know?
It kind of fits a few, but like a little bit of everybody.
Okay. So, all right, well, let me just go back because she seems pretty specific in the way she looks to me. And she has something going on in her throat area. Okay. And it seems like it's a cancer of some sort. She has a Betty Davis eyes, full lips. I didn't say this before, an oval face, oval shaped face. Soft hair that's in the blonder side to whiter color. Can't tell if she's dyeing it or if it's just white, but it's soft. It's got a nice texture to it. She wears red lipstick, and she looks like she likes to take care of herself. But she does look like she's moved to senior, very senior age in the vision she's giving me. Those wrinkles, and there's gnarled hands and that kind of a thing. And let me, okay. And then I said something to do with blood sugar. So from that, you don't understand her specifically enough. You need me to go further.
Well, with the hands, with the gnarled hands, I kind of sounds familiar, more along the lines of my mother. But as for like you're saying, like cancer in the throat, that doesn't, because she's never mentioned that. She never mentioned that.
Okay, then that if I want to step back from that a moment, because remember I told you something with her spending a lot.
Yes.
Money issues. She might mean that she didn't there was problems communicating with people. I don't know. In other words, there's this thing going on with the throat. Maybe she means that as a symbol. I don't know. So let's put that aside for a moment. Did Mom have a problem with spending?
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure then we have your mom, because that's pretty specific. And I think that she was a person that might have been difficult to communicate with about that, because she said that was a bone of contention in the family. And then she said she had cancer of the throat, but she didn't mean cancer of the throat. She actually probably meant that when she was talking, people didn't listen to her or whatever. I mean, it might have meant a problem in communicating with others. I know that's a weak point, but I have to give it to you, so we'll just leave that alone.
Okay.
All right. Now, and she also seems to have a male under her, meaning a son. That means you have a brother. Do you understand that from Mom, please?
I don't have a brother. I have a sister. Oh. I mean, she was pregnant before, but she lost the baby. So that was back before me and my sister. Oh. In between me and my sister.
Oh, and do you know if that was a boy?
Yes.
Oh, there.
What she said it was.
Okay, well then that's pretty good evidence. She didn't show me where the son was. I just had a very broad stroke of it. Yeah. Okay, so we got her here. Now there is problems with breathing and in the lung area. I can feel that in my body. Do you understand that from Mom, please?
Yes.
Okay. So she's choking, she's having problems breathing, and she's not easy to get along with. Not in general, because of these. She's sweet. I don't want to mean she was hard, really difficult. But she's saying she had problems communicating what she liked and what she didn't like, and what she needed and what she felt and all that kind of stuff. Quite often misunderstood. But now she also shows me, as she moves to more senior, trying to talk and communicate, and she's got breathing issues, lung issues, and that's a big problem for her. And she's right now showing me herself coughing and not feeling well and wheezing, and a little bit more of that kind of back and forth of children treat me kindly because I don't feel well kind of thing. And you are very kind, Jerry, very, very kind. She doesn't mean to say you weren't. She just said, trying to give us the feeling of that time as she moves to illness and her more senior years. She says she loves you very much. She says, yes, your brother is here with her too. She says there's other family members on the other side with her as well. I did have a sense of a male figure, which meant I believe it was your father that's in spirit. Do you understand your father in spirit also, please, Jerry?
Yes, I do. He passed away about 2.5 years ago.
Okay. She's been there longer than him. Is that correct, please?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so she's the more recent passing. All right. Okay, Mom, yeah. I'm going to say something to her for a second. Please, Mom, would you please let my chest go, because you're choking me. She's
oh my goodness.
She keeps showing me the lungs and all that. Okay, I got it, honey. We talked about it. You can let that go now, Mom. Okay, just let me take a deep breath. So I see her.
Mm.
She loves to shop. Okay, that's her thing. She loves to shop, and that she's just showing me that as part of her demeanor. She says you took really good care of me, you and your sister and everyone else, as I moved to more senior years. She says I was underfoot a lot. She says I know, and she also shows herself as being a little bit on the cantankerous side, not meaning to be a burden, not meaning to be a burden, but a burden nevertheless, because she would get into things she shouldn't have been into. And most of it seems to be about this money thing. Now, it's kind of cute actually, because I think somebody must have been giving her an allowance or something to spend. She might have even gone to the grocery store on a regular basis to kind of bring home groceries, things like that. I'm not talking about overspending here, but I just get that feeling of her being near you and participating in the household and doing a little grocery shopping, and maybe you're giving her money to do that for the fun, for the family. Do you understand that, please?
That sounds like my mother-in-law.
Oh,
Because my
okay.
mother and my mother lived away from me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, who, maybe there was somebody there. Did she live with your sister?
No, she was by herself.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just say the record. Let me state the record, because I don't believe we went to anybody else in spirit, that she's been given money. It's like an allowance, which could be Social Security, and she's going out.
Okay.
She's going out to do grocery shopping. And I thought it was being in your household. So she's just showing me little silly things like that. She says she wasn't so bad with the grocery shopping or any of that. That's not where she overspent. But sometimes she liked to go to shopping malls or things like that. And then sometimes she did overspend.
Mhm.
She went beyond her means. Um, so let's see. There's also somebody else there in spirit with her. And it feels like someone that you've lost. Okay. Uh, Now, have you lost a child yourself, Jerry? Because it feels like there's another child there with her.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a boy, she says. You understand, a son, please.
That I don't know because I miscarried at 8 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, this is her exact wording. The little boy is with me. Your little boy is with me. So I guess it would have been
That could be my nephew.
oh, okay.
He was like my son. He was like my son.
Oh
He
my
was 3 years old.
Oh my God. Wow, you've had a lot of loss.
Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
She said the little boy is with me. He's safe and sound. Uh, she says something about his mommy. Let me see if I can get that. Little boy's with me, safe and sound. His mommy misses him, which of course would be the case. Is that your sister's then, son? Your sister.
Yes.
Okay. His mommy misses him. Let her know that he's safe with me as his teddy bear. He's okay. Uh,
Okay.
there's something about a teddy bear that's important. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
okay. So she wouldn't say that unless it was important. I believe that he might have been sent to spirit with his teddy bear, if you understand what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah. His teddy bear's with him here, and we all love him very much in spirit, and we're taking care of him. And she says something about an illness that he had, and it was like she's giving me the impression he had an illness, like a virus or something like that, which was very serious. Do you understand a virus for your nephew, please?
No, I don't. Not
Okay.
that I know of.
Do you understand an illness for him, please?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know then how he passed, but she's giving me the idea of him having measles. Okay. And that he won't have to,
Measles?
yeah. And let me just say it. He won't have to get measles anymore. So maybe all she means is in spirit he can't get hurt or sick. I don't know. I mean, since you're saying he didn't have an illness that took his life, she's just saying it like that. Maybe the fact that he wouldn't be hurt or anything where he is.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything else about him except that she says something about the teddy bears with him in spirit, and he's happy and he's being taken care of now. He says, "Oh, now he wants to talk. Hi, mommy." He says hello to his mom. He says hello to you, uh, and
Oh,
yeah. Uh, who's aunt? Is there an Okay? I don't know why he's saying Auntie L. Auntie L. You're Jerry, and that's the only
yes.
aunt, right? That's the only aunt he has, and then he has his mommy, unless there's another aunt. that would be there, maybe from another side of the family or something. It's just something about Auntie L. Do you know an Auntie L?
No.
Okay.
Might have been one of my sister's friends.
Maybe. Maybe I'm superimposing because my nephews used to call me Auntie L. And maybe I'm sending my own name in there, but I do want to honor that. He does say Auntie L, hi, Auntie L. Okay, let me see if there's anything else he wants to give me. Jerry, see if there's anything else. Just go, hold on. Let me just see if there's anything else he wants to give us before he goes. He says, just say to Mommy, I'm okay. I'm not alone anymore. And yes, Grandma's with me. He says, I'm growing up in spirit good. He looks about 6 years old now, so he's grown some. He's grown. He's gotten a little bit taller. I see his brown hair, very cute. The hair's on the shorter side. It's straight. I don't know if this is how he looked on Earth, but this is what he's showing me. A picture of himself with straight brown hair, conservatively cut, mid-range brown tone, not real dark. Okay, not real light either. He's got even features. Looks like lighter eyes, hazel to lighter than that. I can't really tell, or if they're brown, they're in a lighter family, but mid-tone eyes. And just really cute, just really cute, just a normal looking young boy, ready to get into trouble and in danger and all kinds of things, mischievous of sorts. There's a sense of him not being able to breathe also when he's on Earth. And I have a sense of him getting into something that, you want to say what it is, honey? I'm talking to him.
Okay.
There's a BR name like a Brian I also hear. That could be him or anyone else. I don't know who that is. He's here. Okay, there's problems with breathing, okay? So whatever it is must have had something to do with breathing and lungs. Do you understand that, please?
Yes.
Okay, and I have a sense that he got into, it looks to me like it was something that would be water and or not being able to breathe underwater. Do you understand, please?
No, not the underwater part or water.
Okay. Well, I get a sense of him not being able to breathe, so I'll just back that up one. I don't know how he passed, and I thought maybe he got into a pool or something like that and wasn't able to breathe. That's what I was thinking. But I'll leave that alone for you. So the connection is not as clear as some of the other ones are. But anyway, he did show up, and that's a big deal. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, honey. Thank you so much for calling in this evening, Jerry. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, that's very sad when you lose a young one like that. Very, very sad. Okay, I want to remind everybody that if you would like to get on my mailing list to be in a contest to win a free session, just go to spiritmediumtv.com. It's a monthly contest, and you have to be in to win. That's spiritmediumtv.com, and join the mailing list on the right side of that page. And the second thing I'd like to say is if you'd like a private session with me, just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and item number 1 on that page will link you through to get a private session with me. Okay, so I'm going to start opening up the line to other types of readings. I will come to you, Melissa, if I can get you in, but I'm going to go to some live questions now. It looks like we have Val, who's been waiting very, very, very patiently. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Excellent. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I wanted to ask you about love, romance, and I kind of have, I have someone in mind that I
wait 1 second. Now, when you ask the question, don't give me a lot of background, okay? And that's for everybody listening. Just give me the question, and don't make it a trick question either. Just give me the exact.
Right.
Okay.
No.
Good. Go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to know what you see with a gentleman. Do you need his name or?
Give me his name. Give me a pseudonym if you don't want to. Jeffrey. Okay, that's fine. By the way, everybody, you can give pseudonyms. You don't have to reveal people. It's just as the spirit knows who it is. Okay. So this is for Val with Jeffrey. Yes or no? Yes. Things are good with him, and they'll continue to be so. Looks like a very constructive relationship. In other words, building over time. Fair, steady, and even. Good temperament. both you seem to get along pretty well. And Spirit is also saying we don't even know why you're asking, because it's showing itself as already very good.
Hmm.
And you're thinking, well, what do you mean by that? Because I don't think it's very good.
No, it's completely the opposite. And I was hoping maybe you saw something.
Well, I'm getting that he's a fair, steady, even temperament. That there's not a lot of problems. So I need you now to give me the reason why you say that, so we can make some sense of this. Because I have a feeling there's a lot of sense of it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Known him for 17 years. We dated and lived together for 2. Then it was a back and forth. Then it was a once in a while, and then it was a here and there type thing. But no, we don't really talk. And yeah.
Okay, so you're not talking at all, and you're asking about him. You're not talking at all, and you're asking about him. Interesting. Okay, so I'd say that qualifies as a trick question.
No, I wasn't.
I know, but let me just say, no. Okay, so fair. So what the answer was from Spirit is it's building, and it is the way it's supposed to be. It's building not to be what you want, but it is building away from each other. So the answer is that he's got a steady, even temperament, and that it looks good for the both of you not to be together. I'm reinterpreting what I answered you, because I have to go with that. It's always pretty much correct. Even it's literal, usually very literal. So what I want you to do is I want you to look beyond that. Where are you? She just disappeared. Okay, I'll just finish that up. Val, what that means is wherever it's at is where it's supposed to be at, and if he's not with you in a one-on-one relationship, it's supposed to be that way, and that's good for both of you. So for highest good, it's not going to be the two of you together. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, but from the way you asked the question, I was assuming you were together, but the answer is still the same. Okay, I'm going to go to Sonia now. Sonia, hello there, honey. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you for calling in tonight. So again, just give me your question and don't add too much to it, okay?
Sure. I'm going to be quick because I know you have a lot of callers, and I appreciate your time. My question was concerning on right now looking for work. I was laid off from my job since December.
Okay.
I've been putting things out there,
Okay.
and I'm pretty optimistic.
Okay.
And I just wanted to see what you're picking up for me.
Yeah, that's an interesting question when people call me about work. It is what you make it. You will get work. It's not complicated. It's not, I don't even know why again, it's kind of like, if it is the way it is, and just like with the last caller, she was asking about love, it is the way it is. Why are you asking me this? You're not together with that person, so why would you even ask the question? In your case, it is what it is. You're going to get a job. You're putting the due diligence in. You're doing all the right things, and you don't need to worry about it. It's going to work out for you. Let me just say one other thing for you, Sonia. Hold on. I do feel that you're doing everything you need to do. I would normally, I'm looking for things you could fix. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. But I feel that you're qualified for the job that you're going for. It's very rare, what I see for you, to be out of work completely. It was sort of unforeseen, or it just sort of happened. I feel that what you do is there's enough demand for it for you to find employment fairly easily. So I don't think it's a chronic thing. Are you saying that this is a chronic thing? Because I'm not getting that it's going to be very difficult for you to find work, Sonia.
Right. The thing is that I'm looking for something in a different industry. I'm trying to get into pharmaceutical because I worked in a medical company many years ago, and because I've always wanted to do this.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
And I think it's time because I'm just getting older, not younger, and why am I holding back?
Oh.
So I'm really focused on this. I'm joining organizations. I've read so much that my eyes hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really hungry.
Oh, you're so cute. So again, you're doing everything you need to do, and it will be. And so I just said I didn't see you ever being out of work for very long because of your prior career. There was enough demand for it, and it's rare for you not to be employed. So I know it may make you. You're not employed right now. That's what I'm assuming from the question, the way you asked it
Yes,
before.
I'm not
Okay,
employed.
all right,
I
because
was laid off.
yeah, okay, and that's like. For you, it's like that never happened before. So what you really want to know is, are you going to get the new work, the new thing that you're trying to get and change careers? And I do feel you will. I do feel you will. It may take
Okay. Was
may
you by any chance picking up a time frame for that?
well, I was just about to say it may be a little longer than you're going to feel comfortable with because you're very anxious to get going and you're not comfortable being out of work. So you may have to do something in the interim and the low hanging fruit, the work you did before, to just fill in. Don't feel badly about that because it doesn't mean you won't get what you want. But what I'm getting is about June is when it's going to come in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 3 months to
All right,
June.
thank
Now
you.
we're in February now. That's March, April, May. So May to June, that's the hot time. I don't
Okay.
think you're going to be comfortable being unemployed for 3 months. So you're going to probably need to do something in the
Well,
end.
I've already been unemployed for 2. Yeah, I've
That's
been
what
unemployed
yeah.
December and January.
Yeah, that's why I think you might want to take something in the interim that's not exactly what you want, because and then continue to look, but because I get from May to June when it's actually going to happen.
Okay.
And by the way, there's something
Thank
going on. Yeah, there's something going on at that time where the hiring increases for this. I don't know why, but they're telling me that the hiring will be increasing at that time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank
honey.
you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. So I'm going to go to Melissa, who's calling in for an other side connection. Hi, Melissa. How are you this evening, love?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. By the sound of your voice, you sound like you're still perhaps grieving. Are you
Yeah.
are you sitting in a car right now?
No.
Okay,
No.
well, I just want to let you know I see a car and I see rain and I see windshield wipers going. I don't know why. I don't know if that has to do with the other side connection or if it has to do with anything, but I just will let you know that right now. I usually don't start out an other side connection that way. But let me just see. Now, I also need to mention that if you are still not very much in a grieving state, you could block the connection. But let's go forward. First thing I do feel is a mother figure for you. I don't feel a child. I don't feel a peer to you. I feel more of a mothering type of energy for you. Doesn't mean there aren't others in spirit that you want to speak with, but that's the predominant one right now that talks to me. Okay, let me see what else I can get. Okay, this person looks like she liked to go to church. She looks fairly religious. She did it most of her. I see her doing it in younger years. She's wearing, interestingly enough, which is not common these days, but in the past, if you were Catholic, you would wear like a doily on your head. And in her case, she's wearing black lace. Black lace could be symbolic of being more of Latin origin, either Hispanic or Italian or something like that, but it seems like old-fashioned Christian kind of thing. Okay. There's also an M name like a Maria. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one in spirit, but there's this name Maria that pops in as well. And there's, oh, she's saying Saint Maria, Saint Mary. Okay, she's saying Saint Mary. Saint
Mary.
Okay, you know Mary.
Saint Mary.
Oh, Saint Mary. Okay, I hear Saint Maria or Saint Mary. Well, I know Saint Mary. I was raised Catholic, so I know who Mary is. But I hear Maria, and then I heard Saint Mary. So she must have liked Saint Mary, or Mary is a significant name in the family in some way, or friends, or what have you. But I hear that very, very strongly. There's a lot of sadness and weeping at her transition. She says. She says, "I want you all to know I'm all right now. I'm with God. There's nothing to worry about. I'm safe and sound." She looks like she's got in her olive. Her natural complexion is more of an olive type. She has whiter hair that she's showing me under this veil that's off her face. But the veil is only really, I think, to symbolize that she was a very religious person. Okay? She says, "Wipe your eyes. Don't cry about me anymore, my love. Wipe your eyes. Don't cry about me. I'm safe with God." There's a stronger nose. Stronger nose, beautiful eyes. Looks like her eyes were in the Somebody has blue eyes in the family, either her eyes or somebody's eyes. Those eyes are beautiful. You have the blue eyes? Beautiful blue eyes. Okay. And she shows me the blue eyes, and she shows it to me in a way that was interesting, because usually the eyes are meant for the person who's showing me themselves from spirit. But
she used to say, "Wipe your eyes, your sad sex." Yeah.
oh,
yeah.
okay, because she was talking about wiping your eyes, and then she shows me blue eyes. And you have beautiful blue eyes. Your eyes are exquisite. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry the way Mom is showing me your eyes. I feel her love for you. And she says, of course, the eyes are the window to the soul. She says, don't cry anymore, my dear. Don't cry anymore, my dear. I'm with God now. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, boy. A lot of prayer, a lot of praying, a lot of hoping, a lot of hand holding. She says it was my time to go, and I went when God called me. She says I didn't want to stick around much longer. She says all of you were hoping that I would have hung in there longer, but I had to leave then. It was my time to go. So that suggests to me, sweetheart, that maybe she was still under care, and that you're all hoping, well, no, don't go, you might have had a possibility, right? She could have lived longer. You knew there was something wrong. She could have lived maybe 3 months, but instead she lived like very short amount of time. She says it's because I didn't want to linger. She says when you're ready, it's time, you go. She says there was no point in me lingering with you and everybody else crying your eyes out. She says, oh, and then she's cute. She has a little sense of humor. She says, enough already with the crying. She says, everybody's crying. She says, I knew I had to go to get this over with because everybody was so sad. Now, she's not alert when she's doing this. She's showing me herself in bed, and she's unconscious, but she knows what's going on. She's in the room. Okay? She knows what's going on. So she says, you have a little girl, don't you, honey? You have a child? Yeah, she's showing me your child, a few other people in the family. Everybody's around the bed that she's in, and she's outside the bed. She's outside her body, and she's in the room, and she's watching everyone. And she literally shows me that she made a choice to go fast, so that everybody on Earth would not have to suffer very long. She says there was no. She says there was no cure. She says, so why would I linger? So she sends you a rose. She loves you very much. Yeah, she sends you a red rose. Does that have a meaning to you, honey?
That's her favorite flower.
Okay. She sends you the red rose. She says, I love you. I give you big kisses. She shows me her kissing you on your right cheek just above your mouth, and another kiss on your left cheek just under your eye, a big hug. And she says, Mommy's okay now. She's with God. And also there's a dog there with her, family dog.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, sweetheart. Listen, I know how delicate these matters are. I wish you much healing, Melissa. God bless, honey. God bless.
Thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
Much.
You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye. You're welcome.
Right.
Bye. That was a little different than a lot of discernments. This mother was a very good communicator, and she started in a different way, which kind of was interesting. She started in a different way. Thank you, Mom, for coming through. Thank you for giving your daughter some closure. I hope that she got a little closure anyway. Okay, so we're going to go to one more or two more callers, depending on how much time we have. I'm going to go to Ku'u Leilani. I wonder if she's calling from Hawaii with a beautiful name like that.
Hi.
Hi, are you calling from Hawaii?
No, I'm actually in Omaha, but I'm from Hawaii.
Okay, beautiful name. Beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck you can. I don't know how you can stand living in. Hello?
I know, right? But yeah, it's a different change. But yeah, thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
Anyhow, my birthday is tomorrow, and I was just wondering if you have any messages from anybody on the other side, or if you just got a birthday message you want to share.
Well, there is a mother figure who comes in to say hello, wishing you big love. This woman is a little bit big. I can't work if there's noise in the background because this work takes so
Okay,
much
sorry.
concentration. But I'll try my very best, and maybe you can shush them. I do feel a woman. I see a woman who's a bigger body type. She's got a big presence, a bigger body type, a lot of love. She's overweight. Okay, overweight. She's wearing a huge caftan. She loves you very much. Her hair is on the
Okay.
longest side. There's some white in the hair. Then it looks like she wears her hair long, and she's got white in the hair. She's a bigger body type. I don't know if this is your mom or somebody in the family or grandma or who this is really. And she also looks like she's musically inclined, and she likes to play drums from time to time, just kind of like a drum you might beat or something like that. And she seems to wear more native dress that would be more from the islands, Hawaiian Islands. Does this make sense to you for anyone you would know, please?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, is it your mom? Because I feel very strongly mom energy around her.
I'm thinking like from my grandma.
Your grandma? Okay. So it's a mom. That's a mom. Okay, good. She says she sends you lots of love. She says there's a big year coming in for you this time around. She says you're going to go places. She says this year is a new year for you where you're going to finally get everything that you want. And so she's very optimistic. There's something about, I have a feeling that you're in Omaha because of either it looks like a marriage or your husband or something like that. She's sort of giving me that impression. Can you please confirm that?
I don't. Maybe because I don't have a husband and I have children, I might have moved out, mom. But no, I'm not here because of a man.
Okay. Well, it looks like that being there will help you in attaining that. So there's something to do with you and a man, and also being where you are. And there's a lot of new possibilities where you are to go places and have what you really, really want. She says, take care of your health right now. She says you're a little bit challenged in that area. She says, I know it's hard to get out and walk around and be in the sunshine, she says. So what she's giving me is the impression that you're not feeling that well right now. Maybe you're just under the weather a little bit, like maybe a cold or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's dreary where you are. You know, the weather's dreary right now. She says, but everything is going to be fine. And she says, for you, you need to be out in nature more. So any way that you can arrange that for where you are needs to be done, even if it means going out in the cold sometimes if you dress properly. And she says, I know right now you're not feeling well, but she says being outdoors and getting fresh air helps you feel better. You in particular, cool. So her message to you is big year, new beginnings, and it looks like something in the area of relationships is also going to activate in your location.
Well, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, love. God bless, and thanks for calling in. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, I want to say to everybody, if you want a private session, just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and number one on that page sends you through to get a big sale. And also, if you want to join my mailing list to be in to win a free session with me, just go to Spirit Medium TV. On the upper right of that page, there's a form you can fill in to join my mailing list, and you'll be in to win the February contest. So I think I'm going to take one more caller just for the heck of it, even though we're very close to the end. I'm going to go to Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea, what's going on?
Hi.
Hi, honey. What's going on?
How are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Give me your question.
I have a question. I feel like I'm not doing something that I'm supposed to be doing, and there's like a block or something. I don't know if you maybe could pick anything up.
Well, the first thing.
Maybe you're just too broad.
No, well, the first thing I want to say is I hear a huge no. You're doing exactly what you need to do right now.
Okay.
You know, sometimes being in the void is needed to get somewhere.
90 seconds.
So what you need,
Okay.
so I'm going to go a little deeper. Give me 1 second, Chelsea, honey. So you're supposed to be in
Okay.
this
No, that's great.
yeah, you're supposed to be in this time now of not feeling directed, and also to feel like you're wasting your energy. The reason, because that's what they're telling me, you feel like you're wasting your
I
energy.
feel like I'm wasting my energy.
Yeah, that's what they just said. So you're supposed to be in
Wow.
this you're supposed to be in this stage of feeling like you're wasting your energy because it's inspiring you to look
60 seconds.
a little more closely at who you are and what you really want to do. And so we're going to give you that answer or some idea about it today. So bear with me, Chelsea, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Chelsea, what should she be working on? Well, yeah, of course, you don't want to waste your energy. There is a there is a mother figure in spirit for you who's chiming in also. That's like a grandma or something because you sound rather young. So she's saying, you know, you don't want to waste your energy. You do need to get going on some life project very, very soon. Oh, and then and I thought we were going to go towards work and career and all that, but it feels like you're supposed to be meeting the partner, your life partner now. And that's why you're a little, yeah, it's like funny because you're thinking
10 seconds.
I'm supposed to be doing my work now, but Spirit is saying, no, you're supposed to be meeting the man that you're going to be marrying now, which is very, I would not normally say that, but it's coming through that that's why you feel displaced. Because on a soul,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I've been told once before that I'm supposed to be meeting this guy, and I feel like I just haven't met him, but I do like it's on my mind all the time, and I don't even want it to be on my mind.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not like trying, you know?
Right, exactly. And so Spirit is saying that's why you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because you have planned for this go around, this lifetime, that you should be meeting your soul partner. Okay, your soulmate, your soul partner, whatever you want to call that person, and that he is around you, and that you need to get going on that because you made a plan for this lifetime to have children and to be married. Actually, in a June time frame, not this June or next June, whatever June it is, there'll be a June bride. You'll be a June bride, and you're going to have 2 children. And I don't usually read like this, but I'm reading your soul. I read Akashic records, and I'm reading your soul.
Okay.
Okay, I'm reading your soul and what it wants for you. And that's why you feel funny, like displaced. So let me just give you what to do because you're wanting to know how do I meet this person without knowing that that was the question.
Exactly what I want to know.
Okay, so let me just see. What can she do to meet this person? You need to continue feeling uncomfortable for a while and then follow any inclination or intuition you have and follow that. One of the things I am seeing, and I have no idea where you're calling from and don't tell me please, but I see I see something more of like a natural setting that has to do with farming and dairy and horses and looks like something like that. Where are you calling from? Where do you live, Chelsea? Now I want to know.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, so there's
I'm really into like I'm really into healthy eating and farmers markets, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
yeah, well, it does because even it looks like this person is going to be near a more rural area where they have cows and dairy and things like that. So maybe if you've been thinking about making a career choice in sustainable farming or doing more work on a farm or being around something like that, that seems to be the direction to move in.
Okay.
Okay, so sniff that out.
All right.
All right, honey.
I'll try to meet this person.
All right, honey. God bless. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for calling in, everybody, or listening, or whatever it is you're doing. And I will be doing this again next week, same time. Again, if you want to be in to win a free session, just go to spiritmediumtv.com and join my mailing list. And if you would like a private session with me, just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and number 1 on that page will link you through, and you can get a sale on a private session. Bless you all, and thank you so much for calling in. Bye-bye.